Hey everybody, I'm here to share my personal presentation. I'm going to start off just by talking about what I think a leader really is, what I've learned from my course, and my idea of a leader. Then I'm going to talk about kind of my personal story and how leadership comes into that, and then I'll talk about how I will use that on my clients or to better my clients. So the first bit will be some conclusions I reached from the course and from my idea of what a leader is and why. So reflecting on my journey, I realized I changed quite a bit in characteristics. I think the right characteristics just really make a leader. I used to believe that a leader just knows more, tells people what to do in effective ways, and is actually somewhat superior. It's kind of how we see presidents or leaders, and that's like global leaders, and that's how I saw leaders, somebody who's very knowledgeable. I think that's kind of changed a little bit. I feel like what's important to me now is broader. It's about a passion and just being able to connect with people. I personally lack confidence and charisma, and watching myself film videos, I sound super fidgety and unsure, even though inside I know I'm capable of speaking and I know what I'm talking about. So I definitely believe that radiating confidence and proving you have something to give makes an effective leader. If you're not confident in what you're saying, people are not gonna want to follow you, I guess. So at the beginning of the course, I described a leader as somebody who is trustworthy, knowledgeable, and passionate. So like I said, I still agree with this, but now they just seem smaller parts of being a leader. I think that a leader definitely needs to care. So I was at Hope Mission and we serve food. We prepare it, we serve it, and we clean up. And it's just a Catholic service. And a staff member came up to me and he told me something really interesting that made me think. He said that the only time humans take their eyes off themselves is when they're helping someone else. So I'm like, okay, why is he telling me this? Why is this important? I concluded that people who only focus on themselves just can't be effective leaders, because leading has benefits for the leader, it does, but mostly for the follower. So if the leader stops caring about the followers, he will lose the respect of the followers. If the leader is greedy, the same thing's gonna happen. If the leader is like me first, people are not gonna be benefited. So if the leader does the right thing, he gets the reward of helping people and the benefit of the followers. So I've had moments where I try to do something good for somebody and they might not have wanted it or appreciated it. So I felt like my time might have been wasted or I got taken advantage of. But in the end, I realized that helping them has its own benefits. So yeah, sometimes being a leader is hard. You have to make unpopular choices. However, if you keep making unpopular choices, are you effective? Because that's really the question that we're asking. I would add teamwork to important qualities. If I listen to the person that, okay, here's basically the story. They wanted money for Christmas, and I just like giving them homemade gifts just because I like doing that. And I just wouldn't listen to them, like, no, they'll like it. But they're pretty vocal. They're like, no, I'd rather have money. After that, the next Christmas, that's what I did. Gave them money, I saw them be happy, and I realized like that benefited both of us. So I definitely think you can be a leader on a personal level as well as in teamwork. So I don't really know if I really led him anywhere, but I do know that we reached a goal together that benefited both of us, which I think really is what leadership comes down to. Listening to followers and growing with them helps a group stay together when it comes to group work. So, for example, at Hope Mission, if somebody was missing, we all felt the effects, but still worked really hard, got it done, fed the people. We just felt good about ourselves. Like, yes, we got this together. And obviously, the people who got the meals just benefited greatly. Overall, I understand that being effective is more than just being knowledgeable with a passion. So what good is it if you can't relate to your followers? You're supposed to help them grow and become leaders. And reach common goals. Like if I had followers, I would want them to be leaders. That's what I want for them because it would be so amazing. There's a dangerous slope between just being a leader and an effective leader. So to me, being an effective leader means reaching the goal through efficient and considered ways. That means listening to everybody, being open to input, and just putting yourself on the same level playing field as your followers. So if the leader yells out orders to reach the goals, the team will fall apart because there is no efficiency. If the team does not reach the goal, the team can reach the goal, but it just doesn't feel the same. You won't feel good about it. So there are things I am good at where I don't mind taking a leadership role, but I also don't mind letting others lead. For example, if somebody's really good at physics, I know nothing about that. Please take the reins and lead. I don't mind because I want to learn. If you're helping me learn, good. That's perfect. So that's why I don't think that leadership is somebody who is superior anymore. They're just clever with the ability to direct people, which I thought, but I think through doing a lot of teamwork this semester and stepping up to the plate more, I feel a leader has to be on the same level as the followers. They might just be more eager to get started, share ideas, provide encouragement, and be helpful. So this is somebody who's going to be, hey, I'll do this, or hey, what about this? And yeah, they need to have a passion and know what they're talking about. But that is not really the main idea of being a leader. If I see somebody with a struggle that I can't relate to, if I see a homeless person, I'm not going to tell them, hey, I can't help you. I'm going to be like, I don't know anything about this. I'm not confident, but is there anything I can do? How can I help you? Because that's just, I see people do that all the time, and that's why I think there's so many effective leaders out there, because you're still helping, you're reaching a goal, and you're connecting with somebody. That was just dealing with my personal philosophy and understanding of a leader. Looking at past modules and forums, I see posts I made and how I've changed through this course. So yeah, many things have improved, but there are still things to improve on. And I think the major thing was just the forum on change. Because I really learned to grow and learn a lot more recently. That's what I loved about this course. It opened my eyes to the things like change and the power of change. So being a leader is just one of my goals now. I never really saw myself as a leader because I'm shy and awkward. It's something I've just wanted to overcome. So even making videos like this, sharing with people, I tend to look around and act a little bit nervous. But I feel like I'm much more open to taking criticism and feedback and even giving it and setting boundaries, because there's just trust. Like I trust people in this forum, for example, because of our goals. This is, I think, what will be helpful when becoming a trainer. So I also look forward to learning from other trainers or people at NAIT, instructors, classmates, people who know a little bit more, or people with experience, because that's what I want to do. I want to grow, and that's what I got out of this course mostly. So personally, when I started working out, I had specific goals, and although I hadn't reached them, I've come quite far. I want to get more into persistence and agility, and it is terrifying to me. I hate squats, but it's something I'm working on. I used to be terrified to even just go to a gym, and I found a passion to become a trainer now. So that's just because I tried something new and I felt great for it. Like after going to the gym a few times, I felt amazing, and that's why I'm taking this course now. And I hope that stories will really help me relate to my clients. That's how I want to affect them, so that there's trust, and I want to be confident in how effective this is. And every quality that comes with being a leader comes back to like carrying your story. I realized, like, I read some of the posts or the videos, I watched them, and I realized everybody has their own story, and these stories are just amazing. And that's how I want to help my clients use their stories and connect with them, and that's what I think it's all about.